welcome you all specially to today's weekly review. It's been a beautiful week, okay, beautiful experiences, and I'm here again to discuss with you what we experienced in the markets in the course of the week, and then be able to review a few things, also teach you a few things, tell you a few things, so that by the time we approach in the new week, doing the new weekly analysis, we can be able to become more perfect and excellent in our trading. For those of you who's been following my mentorship and all of my weekly analysis, you agree with me that we've been making huge progress. For some traders, you observe that in this period of closure of the year, so many people are not in the market, and the reason is because of the lack of clear direction in the market. But because our strategy has given us such a unique edge, no matter what happens, we still find entries. Now, we're not getting much entries again, and I want you to know that the reason is because the year is closing and there's a lot of um, changes in the market. But I'm sure as soon as we hit into January, our entries would definitely increase. So let's look at the few we got. The first one on GU we took, and take note, I didn't put entry on Monday, I didn't post entry on Tuesday. This was the first entry I was posting Wednesday, and that's because I did not see my setups. I've been taking some entries that are not in my setups, and they have not really turned out very well. So I made up my mind that henceforth I'm going to be sticking to my setup, because I did some few back testing in the course of preparation of the new week, and I found out that the reason for most of the stop losses I've been taking, okay, is that. And so I thought, okay, it would be nice to only take the setups so we can increase our gains and increase our wins. So this particular one was in the setup, okay. Now the fact that the entry is in the setup does not mean that it will work. The only difference with these and my normal setup is that the DXY did not give me a go ahead, and then I went ahead, and this was it. So DXY kept consolidating in a liquidity point, and I expected that once it breaks, gives me a break on the upside, then I am going to be going bearish on GU. That was my confluence, that was my rule, okay. But the moment he gave this break, it was a failed high. It was a failed high. So immediately there was a manipulation, and price came to the downside. And automatically, that was not just inducement, but me counter trending or counter trading. Okay. So the moment I saw that, okay, I was counter trading, I was supposed to go with the trend up, but you see, you do not just follow the candles, you don't chase candles, you look at for your setup. So I couldn't find my setups, and that's why I couldn't take all those entries. But that's what price kept on doing, and that was because DXY went bearish unexpectedly. It kept going bearish. From that point, it kept going down and down and down until it got to this point. Now, never chase candles, never chase setups. Stay and wait for price to get into your zones, okay. If price is not in your zone, do not take that entry, because it will save you of the stress. It will save you from losing, and blowing those accounts. Okay, so focus on your setups. Find your setups and stick to your setups, and that's the reason why we didn't take any of this. So obviously price got here. Now look at this. This is a counter trade. Why did we counter trade and still take profits? Because that was our setup. So we found our setup. I sent out this entry and it went straight to take profits. The last one, we found our setups, and for those of you that are following, you find that I posted this entry before the Asian session, and you'll be wondering why I posted about just about 12 a.m. and it went straight to take profit, because that was our setup, and that particular one was in the trend. So it was a beautiful week as we got 2 take profits and 1 stop loss. How do you see that? How do you see that? Okay, EU, because it's just like GU, didn't give much entry. In fact, I was even surprised that he gave us the fourth entry which we used in closing the trading week. So the first one went exactly, so it was a replication of what happened with GU that happened on EU. So we took that stop loss, and this one struggled to go to take profit, so went out on partial. Then this one went to take profits, and this one very close to take profit. So EU was definitely profitable. So one stop loss, two partials, and one take profits. And then gold was a little bit funny. I posted the first entry on gold, which was supposed to go straight to take profit. So it came to induce, and if you look very well, you see that it is still moving, and it's definitely coming to this point. Okay, so I'm going to do the analysis for the new week before I know if it's going there. But all I know is that gold came to this consequence encroachment because there is a big fair value gap on this side. Okay, so I looked at the consequence encroachment, and it became my TP1. For those of you that know me very well, you know that I hardly post TP1 and TP2. I'm always very precise with my take profits. Okay, I'm not indecisive. The only reason why I said TP1 and TP2 was because there was a huge fair value gap, and in that case, the huge fair value gap sometimes may serve as sufficient liquidity. So in that case, I wouldn't say I'm very precise with TP2. So I said, okay, TP1, then TP2, of which we took partial profit before it came to induce. So the moment it induced, we cut this entry, and it gave us take profit 1, and then we cut this entry. Now these are my setups. I found my setups and I did that, and it went out on BE. So this was 2, and then that same previous one is now currently going to take profit, of which I didn't find any setup, and I did not send any new entry. Okay, so we have partial, and take profit. So 2 partials, 1 take profit on gold, and that was a high winning rate for gold. Now UJ, I think this is FXMC. UJ is currently moving. The entry I posted is already initiated. I got that entry from the 2-hour time frame, and I strongly believe that that entry will be moving from now till the take profits. At it from the 4-hour time frame, okay, 3-hour time frame, you find that it got initiated, it's on a trend, and it's definitely going to the TP. But the thing is, if you must take this entry, then you must be ready to hold till the opening of the trading week for tomorrow, and please move your stop loss, okay? Because I know your stop loss should just be let's go to 45 minutes. Okay, so your stop loss initially was around here, so move it close a little bit to this point, and let's see how it goes until the opening of the new week. And then quickly let's look at GJ. Okay, so GJ, no setup, we already got this one, went out on partial. Okay, got induced before it began to move, so that was the only entry on GJ. No much setups on GJ. Then that's UJ. I did analysis on FXCM. There's a previous one on Oanda. Let me open it quickly. So this was the previous one on Oanda, and I will show you the one we took initially, because there was one we took initially. So this one, we took this one, it went straight to take profits. Then this second one went out on partial. Okay, so before that new one that I posted, so but I think I posted it on the wrong path. It's supposed to be here, so let me see, on the 2-hour time frame it's supposed to be let me see. Okay, so let me see, 3-hour time frame. Okay, so this is the entry. It just got, it's just already initiated. It's coming straight to this side. Okay, so that's the current entry on UJ. And then quickly let's look at US oil. I don't think trying to remember if I posted. Okay, so the US oil entry is currently initiated, and I think it's, you can hold this, okay, till opening of the new week. It's on the trend, and I see it's going on the downtrend. And US 30, US 30, I think I posted only one entry on US 30. Let me see. Okay, so it went out on partial. It's currently going back to the trend. We might find entries on US 30 at the beginning of the following week. Then Nasdaq, no entry yet on Nasdaq. Nasdaq didn't get to our liquidity zone. So then crypto, my hands were very full. For those of you who know very well, my wife had a baby during the week, so I had a lot of things in my schedule and in my itinerary, so I couldn't look into Bitcoin. But my apologies, this new week we're going to look into Bitcoin. Okay, let me see where it is currently. Okay, it came back to induce this entry. It's currently going, yeah, Bitcoin is going to 100k in case you are interested, but I'm going to send you the update on the group. And Ethereum, in fact the both of them I wasn't able to look at it when it was consolidated. I was supposed to look at it and give you the latest on that. Then for the synthetics, if you observe, you see that I didn't post much on synthetics, though I was looking at Boom and Crash, but Crash kept going bullish, of which I only trade it when it's bearish, and then Boom kept going bullish, kept going bearish, of which I trade it only when it's bullish, because it's a bullish spike. So because of that, there was no clear directional bias on Boom and Crash. Okay, so for the volatilities and for the jumps, I'll be sending you updates soon, because I'm doing the analysis on the synthetics, I'm doing the analysis on the crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So get ready. Make sure you are back testing, make sure you are studying, make sure you join the 1 p.m. live session, make sure you watch the weekly analysis video that will come out soon, and make sure you get ready for a great week. Make sure you win, make sure you make money. Have a great weekend.